Gina Salas Matanani, and Joe Sir doing all the technical work behind up here in the northern part of the island. But we want to take you about 17-ish miles down to the beautiful southern end of the island, where we're going to check in with our friends at Inarajan Middle School, who have a wonderful new mural. So good morning to Liza Castro and Angela Anderson, who are joining us.
Morning.
Good morning.
Half a day. And Liza, you have a special surprise guest too. Who do you have with you?
Good morning. So this is Lisa Castro. I'm the school librarian and PTO president at Inarajan Middle School. And this morning we have Mr. Derek Santos, our school principal, joining us.
Buenas.
Good morning, Mr. Santos. How are you today?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Biba Inalahan, first of all. We can never get tired of saying that. We always enjoy catching up with our friends.
Viva, thank you for having
Viva.
Okay, and I'm glad you both have that is just a gorgeous mural. Lisa and Mr. Santos are there in person. Angela has it as her virtual background, and I'm sure, Angela, your WhatsApp is blowing up right now. People are saying, can I please have that? I want it for my Zoom calls. So can you tell us, like obviously it is it's a Chamorro warrior on the sea. It's a beautiful depiction. But kind of tell us, what brought it about, how it was created, and, and what it means to the community.
Okay, well, it's kind of one of those situations where the stars just aligned for us. A couple years ago, I started to notice all the murals going up on island. Then I realized they were all central and northern. You don't really see any down south. And so ending of last school year, I tried to reach out to some artists, and I came across Lee St. Nicholas, who I realized a lot of the work that I liked was all done from Lee. So I got his information on Instagram. I emailed him. Quite frankly, didn't expect to hear anything. And sure enough, he emailed back in a few days and said he was interested, wanted to come down to the school and take a look. And the minute he saw this wall, he said, that's iconic. I want to do a piece there. And so from there, it just became funding. Where do we get funding for this? And one day I was talking to my friend who just so happened to work at Gita. And I said, man, do you know any, businesses we can find to sponsor this project I want to do at school? And she told me, she said, why don't you look at our QCCC grant? QCCC, yes. And it's for nonprofit agencies. And I said, well, our PTO is a registered nonprofit. So we looked into it. I got with the PTO and everyone was on board. So I helped them apply. And I really want to commend Gita. They did an excellent job at making this process so user-friendly. This was all during the pandemic. So everything was done online. All the questions you needed answered were there. They really did a great job.
It is breathtaking, absolutely. Well, let's go to Mr. Santos and Lisa right now and say, how much input did you have, if any, on exactly what you were doing? Because I'm looking at behind you, and that is 2 stories of Chamorro strength right there. It is absolutely stunning. Did you guys say, I want a specific picture, or did you just say, go with what you feel?
Well, it basically had to be relevant to our mascot. We are the Warriors, and our teams are made of chiefs. We have Gadao, Kapua, and Choku, and Horao. And so we just wanted to make sure that it represented what we are down here at IMS. And this was a very nice project that Mr. St. Nicholas did. So we're very happy.
Yeah, Lee came up with the design on his own. He gave it to us, and we said, looks great, go with it. So that was all Lee coming up with that.
Right, and as you can see, there's a statue very similar down in the Inalahan village, and this is the legend of the 2 chiefs who it was a contest of strength, and they got in the paddle and they rowed in different directions, and they were both so strong that the Galati actually broke in half, and so you can see that in the mural. This is great.
It's so colorful too.
Yeah.
I mean, it stands out in such a positive way. I mean, you got the blue sky behind you, and obviously, you've got the wonderful colors of, the surrounding.
The sunset.
Yeah.
A little bit of sunset going on too.
How has it been received so far? By the faculty, and I'm sure students have seen it. The parents and the village in general.
You guys go with that.
Okay, I think we recently just had our 8th grade pro and go, and many of the parents, we received messages from them that they were so happy with the way it went, and they were so thrilled when they were able to make a stop at the end of their Go and Pro parade and take pictures here on the stage with their students. So many of our kids, when they returned face to face, they came came back with a great sense of pride to see that our school is represented by this iconic symbol of our village chief, Chief Godao, here at school. So it really adds to that sense of pride and identity for our school.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay, before we let you go, I just got to ask, and please be honest here, because we believe in transparency here on the link. How many selfies have you taken with yourself in front of that? Be honest.
Have you two,
Well,
Mr. Sanchez likes to take selfies.
No, no. A lot of our teachers and students, they come by and they take pictures. Even several of the senators have come by and taken pictures.
Wow.
So it's really nice to know that they like what we have here at IMS.
Right on.
We have had some visitors or passerbys, and some people actually made the trip down to Inarajan Middle School, just
Oh,
to
yeah.
get
Yeah.
on campus to take pictures of this mural.
Right.
So it's been a wonderful impact.
I can
Very
totally see
special.
it.
It's open to everyone.
Right. I could see people going on the stairs there and taking a selfie from that, right? Or maybe getting their picture taken.
Absolutely.
someone, right on.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Well, we
I
got to
took it with
go.
my daughter, in fact.
We just wanted to come down and make it worth our gas money to get you guys on real quick.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
That's
very much.
that. Okay. Viva Inalahan. Right
Viva.
on.
Thanks, everybody.
Right on.
Okay, and you know what, guys? We are going to stay on the art theme right now because a local artist, someone who has her roots here on island, recently participated in a Honolulu festival celebrating Micronesian culture. And she is a gifted artist herself. I've known her parents for many years. Art